Welcome back to the show. Boy, if you could only see what's going on before your TV goes back on to us after the commercial break. I gotta tell you, it's something crazy going on. I'm talking with Kyla Cotton right now, Edible Landscape Consulting. That is neat. Edible Landscape Consulting. Neat. How did you ever get into that? And first off, tell me about the business and then how you thought, well, I should be edible.
Well, my business is Urban Harvester. Basically, I've been working in the agriculture and horticulture industry for the past 6 years, and my interest has always really been in things that are edible. So herbs, vegetables, fruits, edible flowers, that sort of thing. So from that, I've gone into edible landscaping. And just to define the difference between edible landscaping, your typical vegetable garden, which is generally in the back corner of your property,
exactly,
overrun with weeds. Edible landscaping, there's a focus on the aesthetics. So there's, the conventional horticultural industry, promoting blooms and height and layering of your actual garden. So aesthetics is a big part of it, as well as productivity. It's the combination of those two. And I actually have an edible landscape in my front yard, not surprisingly.
Well, you know what? If you're going to tell people or show people what to do, you might as well do it yourself.
Yes. Oh, absolutely. I mean, it was through experimentation in my garden that I came to this point where I discovered edible landscaping. So, so I have an edible landscape in my front yard, a windy stone path, and I've got spring bulbs and all that sort of stuff. So it's as much about the aesthetics as it is about the productivity.
So how do your neighbors feel about you having a vegetable and fruit garden out front of your house?
My neighbors are actually very supportive, and they benefit from it as well because they're getting all sorts of vegetables in the in the summer. So they've been very supportive. Absolutely.
Hey, what a good idea. We have a farmer's market out on your front lawn.
It's been suggested for sure.
Yeah, has it really?
Yeah.
It's all about the dollar, right? So what would be the toughest thing about starting one of these on your front lawn?
Well, I guess the toughest part about the whole process is the actual constructing the garden. It's just the most labor intensive, but it's a one-time thing where clients construct their garden, and that's something that we should also discuss. I'm doing consulting for this, so I help clients by teaching them how to do it and visiting them multiple times throughout the garden season to lead them through the process. It's the clients that actually do the labor, and it has to be that way because of the harvesting element.
Yeah, I was just going to say, so you go in, you tell them what to do, and they do it. So you're not going to go every day to pick weeds and stuff.
Well, no, but the type of garden design that I use is virtually weed-free.
Oh, nice.
Yes. So as I was mentioning, the weedy garden in the backyard, even if you have edible landscape in your backyard, you can expect that it's not going to be overrun with weeds because of the type of gardening that I do. Lots of mulch, and it's the actual construction of the garden itself that makes it that way. So it's those type of things that I consult with clients about and teach them how to do that. Essentially, it's like having a tutor for your own gardening.
Right, absolutely.
For edible gardening.
Now, I've never heard of it before. Are you the first of your kind?
There are other people. I've never heard of a business model quite like this with edible landscaping.
Right.
There are experts in the industry, Gala Trail, things like that, or people like that are really into the importance of food localism, genetic or biodiversity with heritage seeds. I really promote organic gardening methods and heritage seed selection. So that sort of thing. There's definitely people in the industry that are into that, but not necessarily in this type of consulting. So it's fairly novel.
We have about a minute, so we're going to talk about this and maybe a little bit about the cost of what it would cost. So if I want you to come in and take a look at my lawn and say, yeah, we can do this, what would I be charged?
Well, essentially there's various retainer packages that people buy. So you purchase a package at the beginning of the season, and that ensures that you will have a certain number of consults. So I'll be coming to your house and helping you out
Right.
and telling you what's going on in your garden. So there's the 3 packages for the different levels of gardeners. So you've got your beginner, intermediate, and advanced green thumbs. And then I also have a one-time consult for constructing a bed, which is a 3-hour consult. And then I have a troubleshooting consult.
So there's a whole bunch.
So there's a whole bunch. All of my prices are on my website, so you can see the different retainers in a little bit more detail about those types of packages.
Okay, we got a little bit of time. Let's
Okay.
talk about these guys.
Yes, these are ground cherries. I'm very excited about these ground cherries this season because they're a type that I've never heard of, and they were difficult to find the seeds. So they're pineapple ground cherries, and ground cherries are essentially they're part of the tomato family, but they grow like Chinese lanterns. So the actual fruit looks like a little Chinese lantern. And what happens is it falls to the ground, and then that's when you know it's ready to harvest. And inside it's a little yellow
We're running out
berry.
of time, but it is a little yellow berry. And what's it
Yes,
taste like?
it tastes like pineapple, citrusy pineapple, absolutely delicious. People that have had them can't stop talking about them, and they're very difficult to find. So I have these available as well.
Okay, the website was up on your screen. Check it out. Thank you so much for coming in. What a great idea.
Thank you.
A novel idea.
Thank
and
you.
You know what? I'm going to probably get you to come over to my house. I need to grow some vegetables or something. We're going to throw it over to Deb with some fashions now. Deb, take it away.